Hello, I'm FE8, and welcome back to my Fireman the Sacred Stones Ironman Randomizer, with 10% crit on all the weapons. This next map is the actual Castle Siege of Renball. We have a little bit less deployment this time, so I probably won't bring along Tethys, but that's more than fine. She is not performing that well anyway. She does have a little bit of tankiness to her, and that's nice, but I don't really need that right now. Garcia and Vanessa have more than enough tanking for me. Probably pass Laura show another vulnerary, and I'm still iffy on giving Gilliam that energy ring. It would be really nice to have it on him. Of course, it gives him the extra kill power with his high speed. Generally a good idea to give your speedy units the energy rings and stuff, as long as they're not used more for, you know, just to patch up their strength, just make their strength better. I still have that steel axe on. No, I really don't know what it's doing on him. Gilliam might actually use it better than him. So I'll hand the pure water over to him. He could actually use it better with his high res. This is the map where we get the Ephraim squad back. Be nice to have some sword units for once, though of course this map isn't really high on axe users. This was a map that always got me really excited as a kid. It was always just one of those ones that was fun to tackle. I think it's where I really started to appreciate Orson as a character too. The very first time I played, I was not a good Fire Emblem player at all. I was like 5 years old whenever I first started playing this game. And the first time that I'd ever played it, I ended up leaving my Reagan life on Orson through something. And he, of course, carried it off with him and I never saw it again. Which was really unfortunate because Reagan life was the coolest weapon ever to me back then. I'm pretty sure I actually had to restart just to get that because I was certain that there was no way to kill Tirado without it. Back then I mean, I played Ironman back then, but I didn't really know what that entailed. I kind of just didn't know the concept of restarting. So, by the time I would get here, oftentimes I would not have many characters left. It would mostly just be Seth and stuff like that, and by then I would have used up his Silver Lance and all that. So, I would have little to no way to kill Tirado reliably, and I wouldn't know what to do, and so I'd have to restart, get Ephraim and his Reagan life up there. If Vanessa can kill this guy, that'd be great. I really don't trust that hit rate at all. Can't afford to lose her right now, so I'm just going to... but it would be good to have someone down there for those guys. Alright, let's do it. Let's live a little bit. Steel bow, I'm pretty sure we just straight one-shot her. That was too big of a risk. Even without a crit, I'm sure it would have one-shot her. Let's see. I used to not bother with any of the chests here because I would usually have Colm dead by now as a kid. So I would end up missing out on stuff like the Angelic Robe and all that. The Elysian Whip, though that wouldn't matter because all my flyers would be dead. I didn't know how to recruit Cormag back in the day either, so he would not use it too well. Toxin Lance crit, nice. Man, Garcia might actually cap out this chapter. And Vanessa has no trouble taking on sword people at all. She even doubles Myrmidons now. More defense, that's great. Still need more skill on her though. Make those shaky hit rates more reliable. Nice ever to leave this guy down to 1 health. And there's our gang. Of course missing Orson. Yeah, this archer down here immediately makes things scary again. I think I still have that Lance Raver that I can use for this situation. It is nice to have that Reagan life, even though, or any Horse Slayer weapon down here in general, because those Cavalier reinforcements let's see, I will... Perhaps... No, Siren has nothing. I bet she couldn't even damage this guy. 8 damage. Yeah, she does 1. Oh, poor Siren. This guy's just an iron bow. The crit is still scary, so... I'll just meander on down here and let her soak those guys up. Maybe Natasha can get this kill. Good. Gilliam. If I gave him that pure water again, he could take that guy on, but I don't really feel like wasting one. I'll just let Laurie Shell have a crack at him. 7 res. I think she still dies to a crit. No, she has enough HP that she doesn't. But yeah, since I usually didn't have Colm, and like, the concept of door keys to me was basically non-existent back in the day, I would often just end up going through the long staking hallway over to the side. I like how this chapter is designed quite a bit. I like how it plays off of, oh, a little bit of frame loss right there. Okay, I think that it should be fine now. Hopefully it won't slow down like that again. I think it's where I've been recording for a while. My laptop gets heated up. Anyway, as long as that doesn't happen again, we should be fine. Be able to box this archer in, and Vanessa can come down and sweep up the rest. Not even box him in. Nemi's doing great. I really wish she could use that Lance Raver right now. I don't want to use the whole thing up right away because it'll come in handy later. Maybe I'll get lucky and Natasha will crit here, but if not, then it's not a big deal. Well, even if she crits now, it doesn't matter. Actually, Vanessa is in more danger than I expected. I don't know if she got crit by this guy or what. No, she just took 9 damage. If she had taken a crit from him, she would have died. I guess I'll just run back for now. Though I really don't want to leave those guys without help. I guess I will... Well, I'll just continue with the plan to let Lara Shell have this guy. If she gets hit and then this guy hits her, then she's done. I guess I really have no choice but to retreat here. And then heal up Vanessa. I really hope those Cavaliers in the back don't cause too much trouble. Ah, slowing down again. 1 second, I gotta figure this out. Okay, so I should be back now. I had to do some stuff to try to make my laptop stop losing frames, so that kind of entails a little bit of a weird solution by I had to put my fan, I had to put like a desk fan onto my laptop to make it stop overheating, so I really hope that it doesn't leak into the recording too much, but I apologize if there are fan sounds now. I will try to minimize them as I can, if I can. Let's see, so from here, yeah, I guess I just open up the door and take those guys on with Garcia. That should actually get him to level 20 if he takes them all on. And that would be great. Having a level 20 promoted Garcia at this point with his 20 strength, 12 speed. It is rather tempting to go for the Great Knight, but losing the 1 move is probably not worth the 3 speed that Great Knight gets over the 2 speed that the Paladin gets. 1 point of speed for 1 movement is just not worth it in the long run. I can probably give him something to patch up his speed later if need be. But yeah, I'll just grab that door key. I'll put away the Toxin Lance for now. These Armor Knights are not that big of a threat. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. He'll be fine to stand here. 19. Yeah, even the Steel Lance guy here just barely does anything to him. I think every one of them in here could crit him and he would be just fine. And then I'll have Gilliam tag along in the back with his hand axe and perhaps, by some miracle, pick up a kill. Yeah, Garcia just straight one-rounds these guys. He barely even faces any crit. By far my best unit. He doesn't even have to worry about, like, fire effectiveness like Vanessa does. Usually the thing that sells Vanessa anyway is that, she, you know, has her rescue utility and stuff. She's not meant to be much of a combat unit. Though, of course, here she loses some rescue utility from being a wyvern and being also female. But, you know, it's just not great for her. She can rescue still, just not as nice as it would be in vanilla. Garcia just does not care. I usually have him take on this room anyway, him or Ross 1. But this is just beyond anything that I've experienced before with him. Crit machine. I guess that knights would have lower crit anyway because their skill is generally not all that high. Oh man, he's so close to capping out. Literally 6 more experience. He should be able to run up and grab that longbow guy. Oh boy, Mamie. Crit. She's out here looking like Rutger. Sorry about that, had to make a quick cut again, but that was a really good level up on Mamie. Nice crit from La Rochelle. So let's see here. Garcia can grab this up here, should be fine. And then he should be able to promote, just like that. See how this is. Wow, nice. Very, very, very good. I'm really thankful to have Garcia. I guess I'll go ahead and promote him. Well, I'll have to wait till the next turn. But before that, I have to make yet another cut. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to make another cut. It's a new day, so I don't remember what I was talking about. So forgive me for that. I think all I've done since the last part is move Colm up here, so I don't think I've missed anything too much. Yeah, all that's left now to do with Garcia is promote him. I'm really excited for that. I hope that he can take down the boss, because that'd be some good experience for the freshly promoted Garcia. I will probably just... I really wish that Naomi could use the Lance Reaver. I'm sure I've said that before, but it would be nice if she could. I probably should have sent more people down this way, actually, so I'm going to try to retreat over this way. Because those Cavaliers are going to be coming up quickly. Hopefully Amelia should be fine over there, and I don't want to leave Ford in range of anyone. Yeah, she takes a lot of damage, but luckily she does get the job done here. I would like it if she'd get some strength. Be nice for just having her be strong in general. That's nice. Could have used more speed too. Her base speed's pretty high, but it could be higher. Make her more consistent with doubling and stuff. Swords are pretty heavy for a female Myrmidon. Like for example, she gets way down by 4 just by the Lance Reaver. Alright, for this chest, a talisman. Alright, I think, like I said, that's going to Garcia right away. First, I'll give him the talisman. No, first I'll promote him. Whoops. Well, I guess I'll be waiting until next turn to do either one of those things. And I will be sending Vanessa back this way. I'll have her soak up whatever she can soak up. Maybe Cyrene can even help her out. She's not going to be doing much up top. Gilliam. Yeah, so these guys can just carry along. Is there anyone to heal? Garcia's there to heal, but I can get him next turn. He should be able to be healed twice after he promotes and gains a little bit of experience, or HP. Let's see. Yeah, I just need to escape those guys, and I need to watch out for this thief down here whenever he spawns. It would be nice to steal his lockpick, but that's not even possible in vanilla without training up your comb a little bit more. I appreciate that Ford has high HP. It makes it so that he doesn't get one-shot, at least by mages. I'm sure that his defense is not up. Yeah, not very high. These guys can just continue along. I am more worried for Vanessa in terms of this guy. I will probably... I'll leave Natasha up there. Maybe he can be brought low enough that she can one-shot him. Yeah, and then I'll just heal Garcia and then I'll promote him. Alright, now here's the big moment. Oh boy, that's not a great palette for Paladin, but it's the superior option. I might see if I can go in and into the ROM and correct that at a later time. Maybe make it a little bit better. I like the Great Knight palette, but it's gonna be Paladin. And there he is, the absolute monster of a unit. Looking great. Basically just a better Seth at this point. Let's see. Maybe I shouldn't have given that guy to him off the bat. Surely Gilliam can do something, maybe, I hope. Steel Lance. Yeah, he dies. As expected of Gilliam. Ah, he'll be fine. Surely he'll be fine. It is just a Lance guy, he probably won't get hit anyway. Yeah, and then I'll just continue along with home. I need to get those chests over there. I kind of hope there's an Elysian Whip in one of those chests. Perhaps... Okay, good. Perhaps I was right about promotion items not being randomized, or at least I hope so anyway. Because it would be nice to get that Elysian Whip, and it would be nice to get the Ocean Seal that comes in Chapter 9. Otherwise, I'm going to miss out on those two things, and two of my units won't be able to promote for the foreseeable future. Probably should have left him equipped with the Shine, but it's fine. Vanessa should probably still be able to one-shot him still. A little bit of danger, but that's part of it. Ah, she's just short. Ah, boy. Yeah, I guess I probably shouldn't have left him equipped with Shine then if he gets doubled. I'm gonna risk him here. He's not that big of a worry. I would like to get the one-shot with Vanessa, well... Okay then. That makes things a little bit troublesome, but I guess I'll just have to retreat and drop him off. Yeah. I'm just gonna let Garcia take care of this thief down here. I'm not gonna be able to get his lockpick, and I don't want him stealing any of my stuff. Nice, he one-shots. Very good. Let's see, I don't think that Gilliam has to worry about getting... Well, he sort of has to worry about getting hit. That guy's pretty bulky, and Gilliam's not all that strong. Yeah, the mages... It was Laura Shell with the high res, so that's nice. I'll just heal her up. I'll throw a javelin on her and see what she can do. 7. Yeah, she doesn't get one shot at the least. I'll leave Amelia up here, or Natasha up here. And then Nala in the back. Should be able to take him down pretty easily next turn. And I will continue to risk Gilliam, I think. Don't let me down. Yeah, those Cavaliers are creeping right along. La Rochelle could clutch this out and kill, but no, she doesn't. Alright, well here's hoping something can happen here. Yeah, I'm not risking her. Probably gonna have to use that Lance Reaver. Oof. Well, this mage should not be able to keep up with the Cavaliers if I just keep retreating. So I'll bring these guys up here and then leave Vanessa equipped with the Javelin, just out of range. And that should be fine for now, so I will see how Natasha does here. She does alright. Just shy of what I need, though. Maybe Null's a little bit better for the job. He is, but he gets one shot with a crit. Well, she's not in danger right now, so I'll just leave her as she is. Maybe Gilliam will have the chance to break out that steel axe now. First time it's been used. Oh, nice experience. I'm gonna try to trade it off of him so that he doesn't have to worry about the extra avoid loss. I am running low on heals a bit. I think I have one in the convoy, don't I? I'll check with Colm since he has nothing better to do. Yeah, I do. Go ahead and drop off the talisman. Yep. That should be fine for now. And then I guess I can just send Garcia over this way to mop the mage up. He has enough HP that he doesn't have to worry. Yeah, he's fine. He's running low on equipment a little bit, but it should be enough to last him. Yeah, Vanessa's more than fine here. She doesn't need to worry about physical damage all that much, just the magic damage that really gets her. Garcia one-shots this guy and doesn't even face any crit. Destroyed. I would like it if La Rochelle would just kill this guy. Even just hitting is nice, I guess. I like that she doesn't face crit either. And that longbow guy up there should be lowered down, maybe. Yep, there we go. Man, Garcia's just broken now. Probably just continue to retreat with these guys and keep Vanessa in front. I hope that'll work anyway. Let's see, who can rescue who here? So, send her up this way. And then take drop. And then I hope that she can survive through a couple of javelins, though I probably shouldn't rely on that. There's only one javelin now, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't like that at all, actually. Please survive, Vanessa. That's about all I can say. Perhaps I can leave Natasha over here and maybe she can do something. And Null should be able to one-shot this guy from here. Don't like that hit rate, but I want this guy dead. Get something good. HP. Oh boy. Poor Null. He's not going to be the main lord for much longer though, so it's fine. Nice. Javelin crit from a soldier. Well, our shell's getting pretty good. I'd like more strength. He actually doesn't get one-shot by this guy. I think Garcia probably just destroys him though, so I can't really weaken him. I'll just hope for a crit and see what happens. Good enough for me, I guess. Break out the sword. It's really cool having Garcia reach level 20 like this, or level 21 like this. His stats are just off the wall. And obviously I can't do that because it'd put her in too much danger, but I can heal Lara's shell. Tan is one of those that's going to take a long time to level up a lot because that's just how it is being a healer. Probably going to end up promoting her early even though I do want to go through Lagdo and stuff. Alright, Vanessa. This could be bad depending on what happens with the mage. Could lose my second best unit. I'm kind of just hoping that Natasha has less res so that he goes for her instead. Of course I don't want Natasha to die either, but if it's going to be her or Vanessa, well... Okay, no crit. Alright, she's good. Good job, Natasha. And then, yeah, that's to be expected. Oh boy, they got a pickle to get themselves out of. Dang, she's just short. And she just faces enough crit that it could be bad. Well, that's a big darn. Should be able to mop up this guy. And if I can do that, then the next thing's easier. Get some skill, please. Maybe some luck, maybe HP. Cap speed. Okay. And yeah, so I might have miscalculated there. It's only 4% crit, I just gotta hope. Alright, we're good. And then I don't think she dies to a Iron Lance. I guess I'll try to chip with Siren or something. Yeah, so from here, Garcia can hopefully just tear through these guys so that Colm can get over there. I think I talked about this before, but I usually, as a kid, I had no way to get through Tirado other than Ephraim's Regnant Life. He's actually going to be pretty rough here. He's not buffed by a lot, but 17 defense with a Silver Lance with 10 crit on it is not something to look forward to dealing with. He has 15 crit and Garcia has 13 luck, so he'll still be facing a bit. Let's see, how did this go again? I think Garcia replaced Franz, so I think his only support options now would be with the Seth, which is dead, and he would support with the Gilliam, but that's now Franz, and he's not he's obviously not here, I don't really care to use him. So I think he has to go without supports for a minute. Be nice to get some on him though. Laura Shell can just continue her job of baiting, she does pretty well with that. Garcia's doing his job really well. Of course, more strength, but I'm really glad about the speed. Garcia's probably going to cap his strength really soon. But as I was saying earlier, usually I actually have Garcia take on Tirado nowadays. If I don't give it to Ephraim anyway. Axe Fighter. Well, by then I usually have A rank support with Ross and or at least C rank with Nami. So he has a lot of crit and he's usually able to just take him down in 1 or 2 hits. More speed and luck. Not a standard Tana level up, but it's a good one. And then I don't want to risk Gilliam any further, but maybe he could take on that mage, or the dark mage, that is, the shaman. He would take 12, so he would die to a crit, but this guy has... the hit rate's a little bit high for that, actually. Hopefully Vanessa can get this guy now. I'm really tired of dealing with him. Vanessa actually kind of fell behind Garcia in levels by quite a bit. I guess it's just that she has that weakness to bows and she doesn't have a particularly reliable res stat or skill or anything like that. Being able to hit is nice. Yeah, I might be able to place Lara Shell up in this guy's range. Yeah, should be fine. Just bait him along. Should be good for now. Bring Nami up here for whatever it's worth. Nice hit rate. Now, the moment of truth. How does Garcia fare against this guy? Put him on the pillar for the extra avoid. He doesn't die to a crit if I have him on full health, and he actually does a lot of damage. Might trade that steel lance over to him as well. He should be able to double with it. I don't think he actually loses speed from it. Yeah, he has 14 con. It should be Rip Tirado from here. I'm not going to attack into him though, because if he does crit and then he hits again, then I'm in a lot of trouble. Good job, Lara Shell. I wonder if I can get the kill on, no, I've already moved Natasha, so he goes to Gilliam. Or so I hope. Uh-oh. Oh no! Well. Well darn. Rip Gilliam. Ah, darn. Ah, poor Gilliam. He was doing so well. I'm not about to risk. Should I risk? No, I don't think I really have a choice now. Because Nami, or Natasha, she will guarantee die if she... Ah, no, please. Okay. Aw, man. Poor Gilliam. He was doing so well, but I guess I had it coming. I was putting him in a lot of risky situations. That's really sad though. It would have been so nice to have a Berserker. Okay, Tirado. His palette actually looks a lot cleaner than usual. Man, that's so sad. I was having so much fun using Gilliam. Oh well, I guess all we can do from here is move on. We still have Null for, well, for this chapter. Garcia's still the only one who can take this guy on. Probably just equip with a Javelin for here, and then heal him. And that gets the Silver Lance out of the way for the next time that I fight him. Rest in peace, Gilliam. But that's just the way it is in this kind of playthrough. Gotta carry on. His sacrifice will not be in vain. I guess Garcia is still a monster. It's a good thing I didn't give Gilliam that energy ring, I guess. Still have that for someone else now. Alright, let's go. Alright, nice. I don't have that patch turned on where bosses get crit whenever they die, but it's nice to see a crit on my side. And then a full level up for Garcia. Already a level 3 paladin. Only luck, but that's fine. He's been doing great. This absolute monster. And then I'll heal La Rochelle and head over here, and we can clear this room out with Colm and call it. Or clear out the treasure anyway. I'm not about to place him in combat against a knight. The knight actually does move, so I don't trust Cyrene over there to get the kill. But I'll still send her that way. Probably Vanessa too, though there's no longer an archer there, so it's fine for her. And I'll leave Colm or Null up here, and I guess I'll consider briefly what supports I could raise. Natasha, who was she again? She was Nami. Nami supports with Colm. The Garcia would have been La Rochelle, actually. So I guess they can build supports as they do. Probably take a while because it's a pretty slow support. I don't care to use Ford, but he would have been Kyle. Nami and Amelia have a support since that would have been Ephraim and Ford, so I'll leave them there. Kinda cool because they have a support in the original too, or in the vanilla game. Yeah. Might have been nice to have that Eclipse Tome for this wall, but it would have only reduced it by 50% of the HP instead of by all of it but 1. But of course, Cyrene couldn't have used it by now anyway. So I don't think Garcia can support anyone right now. These two can. Maybe it's not a bad idea to build the Ephraim Erica support in Null and Nami. I don't really care for Dark Affinity, but Fire Affinity is fantastic. That one and Wind are my two favorites pretty easily. I should probably start being a little bit more mindful of how I place support. It's just a little bit awkward because I don't know who's who on the fly like this. Hopefully, La Rochelle can bring him down over the course of the next few turns, and I will give Vanessa what kills she can get. No, nobody here has ranged weapons, so it's fine to heal. And I'll carry along with Colm. I could give that Natasha Colm support a thing or a go, but I'm not going to be using Colm in the long run, so I don't think it's too worth it. Perhaps Cyrene could get this kill after all, now that Vanessa's weakening him pretty sufficiently. And this is still great, even if she's not very high of a level right now. I think this is level 9. Yeah. More skill in defense. I appreciate both a lot. Our shell's getting level up too. Even just by chipping, she's getting strong. I like it. I would like more strength, as I said. Yeah, she'll be fine. She's actually dodged 2 66s. 3 of them now. That's pretty nice. And let's see if Siren can get this. Perfect. There are no, at least no working female shaman animations in this game. They glitch out the game pretty badly. Alright, nice. Magic, speed, and res. Appreciated. Oh. Well, lost some frames there. Hopefully that doesn't continue for a little bit. Been having a lot of issues with this chapter for some reason, losing frames. And then once that guy's down, Colm's good to go. You can see what's in those treasure chests, and I guess confirm whether or not the promotion items are randomized. Good job, Larshell. I definitely need to work on getting Vanessa more kills from here on. I need to get her promoted, especially before Phantom Ship. It's most excellent to have a promoted flyer by then, though she will lose con, so she'll be even worse at rescuing. Tana can just continue to heal. I guess this is the moment of truth. This would be the Elysian Whip chest. Fenrir. Okay, so perhaps I just got really lucky or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. That's a really strong tome. Of course, it's also got lowish hit, and she won't be able to use it for a while, so it also may end up being used for selling. And that should be a total map route as of this guy. And the final chest. Another Orion's Bolt. Okay, that's just 5,000 gold to me at this point. From there, I think we're done. Get one more heal on Tana if I can. And then I'll dip out from this chapter. Right, Garcia's not the Lord, so no. And there we go. Brother Nami. A new journey. Relatable. Alrighty. 10,000 gold and off we go. It's funny seeing that these kinds of conversations play out with different faces. Nami and Ephraim's role is a completely separate scenario from how she usually is. And then of course, I'm gonna be going with Nami to Grotto. And Prince Nami. I'm gonna split off the save just in case I feel like going back. But yeah, for now, I'll call this episode here. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. leave a comment below. Tell me how you feel about Gilliam. Poor Gilliam. Rip Gilliam. He leaves a giant dent in our army being gone. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you later.